This is AACPS Digest with Maneka Monk.
Hello and welcome to the Anne Arundel County Public Schools Digest, bringing you news about the people and programs of Anne Arundel County Public Schools. Shipley's Choice Elementary School recently earned the nation's top educational honor by being named a National Blue Ribbon School of Excellence by the U.S. Department of Education. Shipley's is among 6 public schools in Maryland and 342 across the nation to receive the award. The school has historically been among the highest performing schools in Maryland on statewide assessments. In the 2015-16 school year, more than 89% of the school's 3rd through 5th graders scored a 4 or 5, the level designated as indicating students are on pace to be college and career ready, on the PARCC Math Assessment, and nearly 88% hit that mark on the English Language Arts Assessment. More than 95% of students in grades 3 through 5 scored proficient or advanced on the Maryland School Assessment, the precursor to PARCC, in each of the final 4 years of the assessment. Anne Arundel County Public Schools now has 18 schools with National Blue Ribbon honors, including 10 in the last 10 years. Hundreds of business and community partners recently gathered to learn how their work positively impacts students at the annual Networking Breakfast with the Superintendent event.
Whether you're involved in internships, mentorships, or professional development for staff, each of you does something different. And some would say each of you makes a contribution. I prefer to think of it as an investment in our collective future.
Thank you for investing in our children. You make our students better. You make our school system better. We are a more robust and enriching school system because of your commitment, because of your hard work and energies, because of your investment in us. We change the lives of students. We are changing this community. We are a better community because of the work that you're doing, and I thank you for that.
Through speakers and an eloquent student panel, the guests were able to hear firsthand accounts of the importance of providing student internships.
This year, as Dr. Arlotto mentions often, we have almost 40% of our graduating seniors who will indeed leave us in June having had an internship with many of you in the room.
There are a lot of students who may not know what they're doing in high school. Like, they may not have the type of direction that they may need to pursue things that are out there. So it's just very important to just make sure that you tell the students like what they need to know, and that you give them the opportunities to learn new things and see where they're going.
The Networking Breakfast is one of many events sponsored by the 21st Century Education Foundation in support of the school system's goals.
Good morning, guys.
With lots of smiles and enthusiasm, AACPS welcomed more students through school doors than ever. 82,000 students were eagerly greeted by teachers and administrators, and in some cases, Board of Education members, Superintendent of Schools Dr. George Arlotto, County Executive Steve Shue, and State Superintendent Dr. Karen Salmon, who were all equally excited to see students.
This is absolutely the best. We love having the kids in the building. Summers we get a lot of work done, but it's just not the same when you don't have your 127 schools filled with the kids. So today's back to school, we're really excited.
The new year also brings one new school. The county's second public contract school, Monarch Academy in Annapolis, opened its doors to about 580 students in grades K through 5.
It's amazing. It's such a nice space, and it's just colorful. The students are all engaged, so I'm very impressed by what I've seen today.
The school, which is slated to implement the Primary Years program, serves students from the Annapolis cluster. With the school year off to such a positive start, there are surely more awesome things to come. From keeping up with their summer reading lists to making sure that their math skills were fresh, students kept busy all summer trying to prevent the summer slide while enjoying the other summer activities. North County High School junior Matthew Light shares his secrets for getting AACPS back to awesome.
First day of school, I like to meet all my new friends and old friends. I like to see my new teachers and try to make relations with everyone to have a good year. I did a lot of STEM prep and SAT preparedness to make the school year go a lot smoother and to help me study a lot more.
The Anne Arundel County Board of Education's newest member was recently sworn in at the County Circuit Courthouse. Linthicum resident Colin Reinhard took an oath of public service before his family, friends, and colleagues. Reinhard was appointed to fill the at-large seat that became vacant when Tom Frank resigned in February. The former educator is excited to make an impact for county students.
So what speaks to me from being involved in education for more than 13 years is certainly our English language learners and our newest community members. It's important to me that those students are well represented and have the services that they need to be successful. In addition to that, one of the things that speaks to me is vocational instruction. It tears me up when I see a student who is being successful in a vocational program but may be struggling in traditional academics. And because of those struggles, they may be forced to leave the vocational program, which could ultimately end up being their career. So I'm very interested in looking at what other avenues we have to keep the students enrolled in the vocational programs that they're so passionate about. And then the third one is definitely be able to increase our diversity among our teaching staff and our professional staff in the schools. One of the first things I'm going to do is to look into how we can reach out to our local HBCUs and those teacher training programs to be able to create a pipeline of interns into our district.
Just before the new school year got underway, NFM Lending helped dozens of families get in the back-to-school spirit by donating backpacks filled with school supplies.
NFM Lending loves the community. We love our veterans, and we love our children, and we love our families. And that's why we get together as a group and we pack these bags for students.
One of the pillars of the company is to give back to the community, and children are our future, and one day maybe one of them will be working at NFM Lending, so we want to make sure they get the education that they need and have the tools to do so.
In coordination with the AACPS Office of School and Family Partnerships, such donations make a huge impact.
Anne Arundel County Public Schools really values its relationships with our partners. Our community partners are the ones who really come through for us and bring in school supplies, backpacks, things that our students that are the neediest students really need to make sure that they have all the tools to start their school year off, just like everyone else. We want everyone to have a great start of the school year, and everyone knows how excited they were when they got their backpack full of all their new school supplies, and that first day of school they came ready and prepared. And we want every student in our school system, all 82,000 of them, to feel that way. And our community partners are who make that happen, so we are so appreciative to have them.
Helping new teachers also gear up for their first year in the classroom, Anne Arundel County Public Schools holds a new teacher onboarding program to warmly welcome new faces to the school system.
Today is the first day of what we hope will be a long and successful AACPS journey for all of you. We are here to support you in every way we can. Thank you for the work you've done to get here and for everything you will do, not just for my children, but all 82,000 of our children.
So I welcome you to AACPS. I welcome you to a new school year. I welcome you to our family. This is a pretty special place. So as I said, this is year 31 for me as an educator. I'm going in my 4th year as the superintendent, and my 12th year in this school system as a part of this family. And I could tell you from being in several different districts over my 30-year career, I don't want to be anywhere else. This is an amazing place. And this is an amazing place, ladies and gentlemen, because of the people. People make the difference in educating children.
This year's turnout saw more than 500 educators seeking to make a difference through the Right Start Teacher Support Program, helping the county's freshest crop of educators take a positive and well-informed step into their careers at AACPS.
So we're here to support you and your success. So how do you do that? Again, it takes hard work. It takes collaboration. Don't go it alone. Let us help you find the success for your students.
Helpful hints on time management, work ethic, and discipline, among other issues, were addressed. The 3-day event allows educators to become familiar with school system procedures and protocol, as well as receive valuable information on the topics related to their content or program areas. Performing and visual arts magnet students in the dance program were also busy this summer honing their skills. In a partnership with local arts organization World Artist Experiences, professional ballet dancer Fernando Rodriguez Montano and Colombian jazz musician group Suricato provided an advanced ballet lesson, mini performance, and discussion for the students in what proved to be a truly unique experience.
This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for these students. He is overseas. They will be able to write this down in their memories that they got to have a class from and see a performance from this dancer. He also is in the midst of, they are making a documentary film that will be in theaters within the next year. So this is a once-in-a-lifetime memory that they should cherish forever.
My experience this morning was honestly the best thing that I could have ever hoped for being taught by a male dance teacher, which is something that I've never been able to experience in the year that I've been dancing. And it was just really eye-opening, and it just gave me so much motivation to go forward and just keep going, because dance is something that's been very therapeutic for me because I've been through a lot in my life, and I just feel like I can express myself on the stage just in no way that I could have done in anything else.
He has had so many amazing experiences and is currently in such an amazing position that it's fantastic to just be able to see someone from a different background sort of teach you and have a different experience than what you would typically have.
It's really fun. I meet new friends, I collaborate with my old ones, and I get to learn new things and get taught by many different teachers, and it's just a fun experience altogether.
In other exciting summer news, members of the Board of Education, Superintendent George Arlotto, elected officials, and officials with Standard Solar made history by recently unveiling a large-scale solar panel farm at the Fort Smallwood Facilities Division complex.
So to see the Board of Ed do this, I think will even encourage more people to think about it in their homes and inspire them to do more renewable energy. So I really appreciate the school's leadership in this.
The farm contains nearly 4,000 solar panels that will produce almost 2,000 megawatt hours of energy annually. That equates to nearly $1.8 million in projected savings for the school system over the next 20 years.
We are going to save about the salary, actually more than the salary of a teacher a year. That's one more teacher that we can use, we can add to our classrooms. So that's a win-win for everyone. So environmentally sound, fiscally sound, it's the best of all worlds.
In addition to the obvious renewable energy benefits and economic upside, this initiative also has an educational advantage.
We like to get in front of the students, in front of the classrooms. We have a whole curriculum that we put together that some of the school districts would like as part of their purchase. We provide all the data for science classes and for statistics and math classes. Really, however we can use this to educate, we're all for, and we'll help in that endeavor.
It's not only reducing our carbon footprint and being good stewards of the public's money, of the taxpayer money, and how we are best utilizing our facilities and our use of their dollars, but it also, we are the role models for our students, right? Our students are watching us as closely as we're watching them, and this is, again, showing them that this is important for our sustainability, for theirs and into the future.
Thank you for watching AACPS Digest on AACPS-TV.
Thank you.